From the minute I was born to the day that marked my death, I, Heinrich Boll, the winner of the 1972 Nobel Prize in Literature, still hold my place as one of the most prominent German writers of my era during the post-war. I was born in the small town of Cologne on December 21st, 1917, and I'm the only son to Victor Boll and Marie Hermans. I graduated Cologne's K-12 school, and shortly after I started working at a tiny bookstore near my hometown. I then dropped out in order to focus on my talents. I never had many friends and didn't focus much on school, except on the literature aspect of it. After this, I studied at the University of Cologne. I participated in both World War I and World War II. I got wounded numerous times for serving as a soldier in 4 different countries, and I was soon captured and sent to prison camp in 1945. I finally decided that fighting was risking my life and prevented me from doing something big in life, so I finally gave it up at the age of 30, and instead focused on my dreams of becoming a writer. 4 of my well-known novels became published in the United States, while some of my short stories and poems still remain in college textbooks. My first novel I published in 1949 was called The Train Was on Time. I fell in love with Anne-Marie, a German English teacher who was a close friend of my neighbor in Cologne. I married her in 1942 and have been with her as long as I can remember. We attempted to have kids in 1945, but sadly our first child, Christoph, died shortly after his birth. We talked about having kids for 3 more years and finally decided to try again. Mercifully, the birth of my second child, Raymond Boll, succeeded in 1947. We, however, were not satisfied with only 1 child, so we continued on our journey to have even more kids. 2 more sons followed the birth of Raymond. My son, René, was born in the year of 1948, and shortly after, Vincent Boll was born in 1950. I was awarded with the Literature Prize for my novel called The Black Sheep, and after this prize was awarded, I quickly became known a lot more, and even began to receive many other awards, such as my most significant award, the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1972. I was soon crowned president of the West German PEN Club, and was praised for being the first German to ever be an honor.
Although having lived a tough life, Heinrich Boll peacefully died in his sleep on July 16, 1985, at the age of 68. He had no serious types of diseases, but had been put through numerous operations to heal his heart and bone aches. The doctors concluded that he had simply passed away by being too worn out for his age. On July 19th, he got buried at the cemetery in Bornheim and had a funeral the following day. Many high authorities attended the funeral, including the President of the Federal Republic. On September 27th, the entire city of Cologne gathered around to celebrate a very special ceremony honoring him. Boll's life through the world wars consisted of poverty and hardships, but he still managed to publish many major works, including his famous novel, The Clown, and make a strong impact on the people around him. Heinrich Boll, an impactful author who still remains as an inspiration to writers all around the world, has passed away decades ago, but still somehow manages to create a change in the perspective of his readers.